today's video I am so excited about, and it's not going to be anything related to beauty or fashion, but I did want to post it on this channel because it's something that I really just want to share with you guys, and I've been thinking about doing this video for months now, and I'm so excited to finally be doing it. You know, it's the end of the year, we're about to head into a new year, and there's all this I feel like there's all this excitement about 2014. There's always excitement about the new year, but I feel like there's a lot of excitement about 2014 and everyone just wants 2014 to be their year, and I just felt like this would be a good time to post this video to just get you guys off on the right track for 2014 and to hopefully help you have the best year of your entire life, because 2013 was the best year of my life and I just hope that 2014 will be even better. I can't wait to get started with this video. I have notes on my phone, I have a bunch of stuff to talk to you guys about. I was just compelled to do this video because, as I said, 2013 has been so amazing to me, and part of that amazingness of it, part of it is just because I have become so happy, and more happy than I've ever been in my entire life. It sounds really maybe cheesy or weird to you guys, but literally every single day, at least once a day, I think about how happy I am, and I think about the fact that every single day I'm happier than I was yesterday. And that might sound weird, but I legitimately have those thoughts every day because I have never been so happy. And it's not just because of physical things, because I have things, or I am I don't know, it's just I feel like I've changed things in my life and become such a more positive person this year, and I hope that I can help you guys. Honestly, this video might be a jumbled up mess. It might be super long. It probably actually will be super long. I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize for that now, but I just have so much to talk about and I didn't plan out really what I was gonna say. I mean, I have things a few things written down that I wanted to go over, but yeah, anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and dive into everything. So first I want to talk about confidence and loving yourself and all of that stuff, because I feel like that's where a lot of happiness lies. You can't really be fully happy if you don't love yourself, and it can be very hard, but it's such a big part of becoming happy, just accepting yourself. So I do have a video on confidence. It's over a year old, but I will link it in the description box if that is a main focus that you guys want to focus on this year, or something that you struggle with confidence, because that video is just all about confidence and how to be happy with yourself, and I'm really proud of that video. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made, so I will link that in the description box for you guys, but I'm not going to go super in depth with everything I said in that video. But pretty much something I have discovered, and something I've heard before but really discovered this year, was somebody else cannot love you until you love yourself. It's really true, because nobody wants to be with someone that's just complaining about themselves all the time and that's just bringing themselves down, someone that's just constantly negative and ragging on themselves and doesn't love themselves. And it can be really hard, but I think the biggest thing you have to do, I said this a lot in my confidence video, is you have to accept yourself. You can't just think of look at yourself and think of all the things that you want to change about yourself. You really do have to just accept yourself and know that you are an amazing person. You were made this way because you are yourself. You're amazing. No one is a better version of you. You don't need to try to compare yourself to other people or be someone else, because yourself is unique and yourself is the best version of you, and you are amazing. Once you do that, once you accept yourself and just tell yourself, this is who I am, no one looks perfect, nobody is perfect, and you are honestly amazing the way that you are. So I think just accepting yourself is a big part of it. You just have to be you know what, this is me, I'm freaking awesome, and I'm gonna make the most of who I am and what I was put on this earth to do. And that's just the biggest part, I think, of being confident. Accepting yourself really is the first step in learning to love yourself and being a confident person. I think that's just something that you have to do if you're going to be a happy person. You really do have to accept yourself and learn to love yourself and think about all the amazing qualities that you have. Loving yourself isn't just about physical appearance, it's about the person that you are. And I know you've heard that a million times and it's kind of cheesy, but it's so true. If you know deep down that you're a good person, that's really all that matters at the end of the day, is that you are happy with yourself. And I hope that you guys are happy with yourselves. honestly can be hard, but you really just have to, you know, like nobody's perfect. I get criticized all the time for literally every little thing. I'm on YouTube, I have almost 1 million people watching me, and I've had every single thing like in the book said to me. Like I've been called everything, every flaw of me has been picked apart, and I've just like learned to brush it off because I really am happy with myself, and I know that I don't need to change. I don't need to be like try to morph myself into this perfect person, because honestly that's not going to bring me happiness. So things that you can do to start loving yourself is just really to fill yourself with positivity. Literally look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are an amazing person, that you are a confident person, that you are beautiful, that you are loved. Like legitimately look in the mirror every single day and tell those things to yourself, and you will start to believe it. I'm not kidding you guys. Like just say those things and tell yourself that you are confident and beautiful and amazing, because you are, and you will start to believe it, and you will start to look at yourself in that way. I promise you, it just takes time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. You're not going to wake up one day and be like, wow, I love myself. Yesterday I hated myself. No, it's not going to happen like that, but I promise over time, if you focus and you do learn to love and accept yourself, that you will become a confident person, and it feels so good. Even me being confident, like I still compare myself to other people, but it's just like a different, I feel like you just feel different, and it can be hard. People struggle a lot with confidence, so once again, go check out my confidence video if you want more help on that. Okay, now I'm going to get into like the main points of this video, just pretty much focusing on positivity, because positivity is the single thing that has like changed my life and made me so much of a happier person. Just learning to stop focusing so much on the negative things and focus on the positive. I'm telling you, it can legitimately change your life, you guys. So I have so much I want to talk about. I'm really excited. So pretty much the first thing is you have to decide that you want to be a happier and you want to be a positive person, because if you don't want to be a happy and positive person, you're not going to be. You have to want to be the type of person that you want to be best friends with. That's the thing. Have you ever met a person and you're literally just like, I want to be best friends with that person? Like I have felt that way about people before, because like they embody like everything that you want to be in a person. They're so happy, joyful, or whatever you admire them for. You just like want to be that person. Don't you want to be that? Wouldn't you want to walk in a room, socialize for a bit with people, and have people think like, wow, that person is really cool, they're so happy, like I love their positivity, I want to be friends with them? Like wouldn't you want that, rather than walking into a room and people like being like, wow, like I didn't like her, she wasn't like happy, she wasn't smiling, she just had like a sad puss face on or whatever, and she just like didn't look happy? Like wouldn't you want to be the person that was smiling and happy and made a good impression on people? Like I would. Another thing you have to do is, this can be really, really hard. Do you ever notice how often you complain, whether it's just like talking to your friends or just like thinking in your head about sucky stuff? Like just basically negativity in general, bad stuff that happens, or just like even just silly things, like if it's cold one day and you're like talking to your friend, you're like, oh, like it's so freezing, I hate this, like blah blah blah. Like do you ever notice how often in a day you complain? Like that's just all negativity and negative thoughts, when really that could just be kept like completely unsaid, and you could think about positive things, like the fact that you woke up this morning, the fact that you're alive, the fact that you have a roof over your head, the fact that you probably have a cell phone, the fact that you probably have a family and friends who love you, you have enough money probably to eat every single day. Just like little things that you don't even think about. Maybe you have a job and other people can't find a job. Just like little things that you don't even think about. Like other people in other parts of the world don't have these things that like we take for granted so much, just like a roof over our head, or like a warm bed to sleep in at night, or you know, like a mom and a dad. Literally like anything that you have, just think of those things and I promise you, you will be so much happier. This is one of the things that helped me so much. When I was in a bad mood, or I would think about negative things, or I was having a bad day, if you just stop and you think about all the good things in your life and all the things that you have, you'll be instantly happier. Like, I promise you, I guarantee it. If you have to write them down and look at it, do that. Write down all the good things in your life, and when you're sad, look at it and look at those things, and I promise you, you will be happier. I have personally never struggled with depression or things like that, but I know that so many, like especially teenagers and young people, really do struggle with that kind of stuff. Depression, self-harm, eating disorders, you know, whatever it is, and all of that I feel like is based off of just negativity and sadness and bad things and just constantly thinking about the bad thoughts. And obviously I'm not like trying to like say, oh, like I know the cure to depression or like I know the cure to your sadness or anything, but I do think that positivity and learning to think about things in a positive way could help so much with that. So I have this book here, and this is called Did I Ever Wake Up? And this is a book by Modson. He's a rapper. He's my sister's favorite rapper, probably favorite like person on the entire earth. And I've never gotten to meet Modson, but Megan has, and she says that he's absolutely awesome. And she talked about this book, and my sister did a positivity video, and I will link that in the description bar for you guys as well if you want to go and see more. Hers is super long. Mine will probably end up being super long too, but if you want to go and watch that, you definitely can. And she talked about this book in her video, and I read this book actually super recently on my plane back to come visit home. It literally took me less than an hour. It's a very short book. It's not supposed to be a really long thing. It's basically, it says right here, a step-by-step guide on how to make life a dream. It talks about Modson and how he completely changed his life through positive thoughts and happiness, and how he just made his life literally a dream. That's why it's called Did I Ever Wake Up? And I'm pretty sure this book is super inexpensive. I will link where you can get it in the description box, because this book was really awesome. I feel like it's a really good place to start if you really want to be happy and change your life and be positive. This can help you so much, so definitely check this out if you want to. Now, something actually Modson mentions in the book and that Megan talked a little bit about in her video is the law of attraction. Now, I didn't even know what the law of attraction was until a few months ago, and when I like looked into it and I found out what it was, I was legitimately fascinated with it, and I truly believe in it. It's definitely not for everyone. Basically, the law of attraction means that what you think, your thoughts control your life. If you think positive thoughts and you think good things will happen to you. And if you think bad things, if you think like, I hope I don't get pulled over today, or oh, like, I hope I don't have bills in the mail when I go check my mailbox, and like just like bad things, that stuff will happen because the universe just hears like what you're thinking. Basically, just like the universe and what happens to you is controlled by what you think up here. A positive mind and good thoughts and happy thoughts leads to a happy and positive life, and negative thoughts and bad thoughts leads to bad things happening to you. So I know it sounds kind of weird. There is a whole documentary called The Secret about it, and it's on Netflix. So I don't know if I can like link, if you can link Netflix stuff in the description box, you can do that. I will link The Secret in the description box for you guys, but if you have Netflix, like watch it, or I'm sure you can find some way to watch it. It was a movie, as I said, that came out a few years ago, and I watched it a few months ago when I was first like super discovering the law of attraction, and I thought it was amazing. So as I said, it's not for everyone. Not all of you guys are gonna like go watch it and believe in it, but I personally do believe in it. Yeah, so check it out if you want to, but I personally have seen it play out so much in my life, and that's why I believe in it. Simple things that you can do to be happier are to wake up every day in a good mood as opposed to a bad mood, and this is really hard because I personally hate like getting up and hearing like my alarm go off, especially when you have to go to school or work or something like that. But if you wake up, I know it sounds kind of silly, but like, wow, I am alive. Like this was not like promised. You wake up, you are alive for another day, and that's a whole reason in itself to be happy. Just be like, you know what? Today is not going to suck. Today is going to be a good day. Honestly, just try it and just be thankful every single day that you are alive and that you are living on this earth, because your life is an amazing thing. Like literally, life is amazing. It can be whatever you want it to be, and you can have your dream life. Like you can legitimately live your dream life. I am living my dream life. I'm so happy, and that's why I feel like so lucky every single day. Pretty much the bottom line is, guys, is that life is short. It really is. And why would you want to spend your life negative, sad, mad? Why would you want to spend it that way when you could spend your life so happy? You could have the most amazing life. You're completely in control of your own life, and life, as I said, is short. So why wouldn't you want yours to be awesome and great? It's all about your thoughts, and it's all about how you think about things and how you want your life to be. If you don't want to have a good life, then you're not going to have a good life. If you want to have a good life and you live your life in a way that you do things that make you happy and you hang out with people that bring out the best in you, you're going to have an amazing life because you are doing things that are making you happy and making you smile and making you succeed. I'm telling you guys, I didn't always live my life in like a positive way until recently, and being happy and being positive is so much better. I guarantee you. Find out what makes you happy and live your life every single day doing it or striving for it if you're not there yet. So for me, things that make me happy are hanging out with my friends, doing YouTube videos, going to concerts, and hanging out with people that I like, and just having fun and doing things that I like to do, going shopping, like literally just things that make you happy. Find the things that make you happy and do them, or if you can't do them at the moment, then strive for them. If you want to, you know what you want to be and you're not there yet, live every day doing things that will get you there. For example, if you are in school and you hate school, but you know that to get to your career, you have to get through school, just try to think about that when you're hating school. Just be like, I have to do this because I'm gonna be so happy when I reach my goals and my dreams and I am what I want to be because I went through all of this and I finished school to become what I want to be. So everything is a stepping stone, and even things that suck are things that are bringing you to things that are going to make you happy, so they don't really suck because you have to do them to get to what you really want at the end of it. No matter what your past, no matter what you've done in your past, if you've done bad things or you've just lived like a negative life, no matter what your past, you can change today and you can become a completely different, better person. That's the great thing about life. You can literally be anything that you want to be. And again, it sounds kind of cheesy and silly, but it's true. If you don't want to live your life the way you're living your life anymore, change it and you will be so much happier. I promise you, just decide that your past doesn't matter. You can change and you can become a happy, so much better version of yourself just by changing your thoughts and changing your actions and just changing your overall attitude about everything in life. Now, I know this all sounds all great and everything, and you're like, you know what, this sounds really easy, I can do this, but there are going to be some struggles, and the biggest thing I struggled with the whole positivity thing is when sucky things happen or sucky days happen, because even though you're living your life thinking happy things and being thankful for great things that happen, there are still going to be things that happen that suck. No one's life is perfect. Your life is not going to be perfect. Everything is not going to run smoothly for you 100% of the time. That's just not how life is. So sucky things are going to happen. Maybe your car's going to break down. Maybe you're going to lose your phone. Maybe you're going to be late to school. Maybe you're going to get an F on your test. Maybe you're not going to get into your #1 college choice. There's all these terrible things that could happen in life because life is not perfect, but you don't have to let those little things that suck that happen ruin your mood, and more importantly, you don't have to let it ruin like your day or your life. A great little quote that I like to think of sometimes is, don't sweat the small stuff. It's really true. If you fail a test, you're not going to ruin your life and your whole academic career. Everything just doesn't need to be the biggest deal because it's probably not. It probably is something small, and even if it's something big, there's always a bright side to absolutely everything, even the worst things in life. So don't let little sucky things that happen ruin your mood or ruin your day. Just be like, you know what, that sucked, but I'm not gonna let that. That's the thing I'm guilty of a lot. I let things ruin my day. I get in a bad mood when bad things happen to me, and I've really tried to work on that because you don't want your whole freaking day to be ruined because somebody was mean to you. Like the other week, one of my teachers said like some mean comments to me because he was in a bad mood, and I let it ruin a few hours of my day, and then I was like, you know what, why should I let him like be in charge of my mood and how I feel. Like, no, that's not happening. So then I was like, you know what, this is gonna be an amazing day. I'm not gonna let silly people that are negative ruin my day. So don't let negative people and negative things that happen ruin your mood or ruin your day. Everything has a bright side and everything happens for a reason. I know everyone doesn't believe that, but I really believe it. Every single thing does happen for a reason, and try to always look on the bright side, because I don't know about you guys, but I love people that in a sucky situation, someone will be like, you know what, hey, at least tonight we're ordering pizza, you know, that'll be great. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know, people that just look on the bright side, because that's hard to do in sucky situations. So guys, I feel like I've been talking your ear off in this video, so I'm going to just leave it on a few positive notes. To be happy, you have to know that you deserve it. I'm telling you guys, all watching this, every single one of you deserves to be happier than you are, even if you're super happy. You deserve to be the happiest person on the freaking planet. You do, okay? There's no one that says you can't be happy, and you're solely in charge of your happiness. No one else is in charge of it except yourself. So if you're not happy, that's your own fault, but you can change it. You 100% deserve to be happy. I hope you believe that. I really hope you do, because if you don't believe that, you're not going to be 100% truly happy. So as I said, simple things you can do. Think every day about how blessed you are. Think about the things that you have in your life that other people don't have. Even the really, really, really small stuff. If you have to write it down, like I said, write it down and look at it when you're sad. Or for me, I can just picture things that make me happy, like YouTube and my family and my friends and living in LA. Think of even the little things in your life that you have that make you happy, and remember those things, and remember that you're blessed to have those things, because so many other people don't have those things. And you shouldn't take them for granted, because we should never take anything for granted. And that's about it. I pretty much think that's everything I wanted to say. I could go on for hours seriously talking about this, because this is something that I'm just so passionate about. Like, I just want to be like a life coach for how to be happy, because I just feel like my life has changed so much since I made this change. If you guys are wondering, like pretty much in the summer, I think it was after I watched, it was either after or a little bit before I watched my sister's positivity video from the summertime, when I decided that I was going to be happy and change my life. And ever since, I really think I have been. I really feel like my life has been changed so much for the better, just from changing how I think. So I hope this is helpful. Check out Maudsley's book if you need somewhere to start. Watch The Secret if you're more interested in the law of attraction. Watch my sister's video on positivity if you want more. Watch my confidence video if you want help with that. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this video with some of my favorite like happiness quotes and positivity quotes for you guys, so hope you enjoy those. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Bookmark this video on your computer and watch it when you're sad or when you're having a really bad day, and I hope that it makes you happier. I really do. I hope this video helps you guys. That's all I want. I want the world to be filled with happy people. When I'm around people that are happy and I can't stop smiling, that's the best feeling in the entire world. Share it with someone in your life who might need a little hug, or someone who's going through something. Just share it with people if you would like to, and I hope you liked it, and I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope you know that, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Happy end of 2013 and happy 2014. This is going to be all of our years. I promise you guys, you can make this year the best year that has ever happened to you in your entire life. So I love you guys, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!